I used to be the guy who would change my workout split every other week because I'd watch a new YouTube video and see a new exercise that could potentially increase my gains by 50%. But the thing was, I saw most of my progress when I just did exercises that I enjoyed doing on a consistent basis. So first, let me explain why I was switching. The reason I was switching is because I was addicted to watching a bunch of improvement YouTube videos that would explain to me, if you do this exercise, you get this result, and if you do this one, you get this other result. And I thought, well, if there's these better exercises, I should probably do them so that I can get as much muscle as possible. But the thing was, because I was switching, I wasn't getting stronger in any of my exercises, and I was just changing them, which meant that I didn't actually make any progress in the gym. I was just thinking I made progress, but in reality, I didn't gain any muscle. Now, if you look at how anime characters train, because this is what I base a lot of my mentality and principles on, the way they train is just do what their master tells them. And these exercises, they aren't perfect, right? They'll just be doing push-ups on the ground, pull-ups on trees, whatever. And you may think, oh, that's not science-based, that's not optimal. But in the end, they still achieve their goals. Why is that? It's because they stick with the same thing that is good enough for progress for a long enough time to see results and actually see improvement. And sometimes these anime characters should just be doing insane things. Like I remember in Hunter x Hunter, Gon and Killua were like punching through rocks or something to get stronger. And when you watch it, you might think, that's so stupid. Why would they do that? It doesn't pertain to any battle or anything at all. But the thing was, they still exercised their strength. And because the exercise was good enough and they did it for a long enough period of time to see results, they actually improved. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, the way I pick my exercises now are literally just things that I feel satisfaction from doing, things that I know are good enough. They're not some insane science-based exercise that like optimizes every inch of stretch that you get from an exercise. They're literally just things that I enjoy doing, and I know I can get stronger if I keep doing them, no matter how basic it is. For example, like the push-up, the pull-up, bench press, deadlift. Those are some of the most fundamental and basic exercises whenever you're starting out. But because I've stuck to my training for a long enough period of time, I actually see results way faster than if I were to just switch my exercise every week. So here's the action step I want you guys to take. Instead of picking a bunch of random weird exercises that people online say are optimal, go watch 1 or 2 videos about exercises that you can use in your workout and try them out for 1 or 2 workouts. And then literally just keep the ones that make you feel satisfied after doing them. And it doesn't really matter what they are, but as long as you stick with it for a consistent period of time, I promise you will see results. And this isn't to say that optimizing your routine is bad or the science-based exercises that you see on YouTube are bad. They're not. But the thing is, the difference isn't really in the exercises that you do specifically. The difference is how hard you work and how consistently you work for. So if you are a beginner in exercising, I would highly suggest keeping your routine as simple as possible with exercises that you can do consistently for a long enough period of time. And then after you've leveled up from the beginner stage, you can look for more ways to optimize your routine to make it so that you can get more improvements. So if I could give a conclusion in one sentence, I would just say maximize the basic stuff first before you start optimizing.